Hi everybody, it's Lisa, Twyla's mom. Today is Monday, July 15th, and instead of doing a update, chit chat for the week, I thought I would answer the comments that you guys left last week's chit chat and update. It's really early here in the morning because I have to go to work tomorrow, so I want to be able to go to bed early tonight because I have to be there at 5 a.m. So I usually get up about 2:30, and yeah, I need to get to bed pretty early. So I made sure I woke up early this morning. So I'm going to get my videos done for the week and yeah, do that right now. Well, so I am still in my PJs. But that's okay, right? Yeah. Oh, who cares? Got me my coffee. But as far as chit-chat videos this week, nothing really happened. I did return back to work last week. And only had a couple of days when it came to my stomach and stuff. So I did okay and everything. And my job has decided instead of making us work 5 12-hour days, they're only going to make us do 4. But we have to do that every week. They don't know how long that's going to last because I double-checked with them. Someone had messaged me and said it was only going to be a month. And I knew that wasn't true. Because places like where I work, if they can get away with it, they will do it as long as need be. And, yep, that's what my boss told me. He's like, well, until further notice. So, it'll be until the day I retire. But anyway, I thought I'd get on here and answer your comments from last week's chat. And there we go. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I am going to read the comments that you left aloud. If you put them in the comment section, you know they're public. You know other people can read them and stuff like that. So there we go. So let's go ahead and get started. Okay, Molly Pate. Hello, Lisa. I'm so sorry that you were diagnosed with Crohn's disease too. Oh, Molly, I did not realize that you had Crohn's. Also, I was older when I was diagnosed too. Yeah, they say the average age is around 30s, that you're usually diagnosed, 20s to 30s. But in my experience, they're starting to diagnose it much, much earlier in most people. I hope yours continues to be controllable. I will continue to pray for you and Twyla. I know that stress can really have bad effects on it. Yeah, I think it does. They claim it doesn't, but I really think it does. I hope your job settles down so you don't have to stress on that. Well, yeah, it is what it is. She says that they are in sweltering heat in Alabama, and they've been in the triple digits and breaking records lately. Oh my gosh, I feel sorry for you guys. Wow. I think the highest our temps have went this year is in the 90s. The other day when I was coming home from work, I noticed it was 91. So, yeah, it's hot. And with us having all the rain that we've had, I don't like that glare. Yeah, maybe that'd be easier. Well, no, you're just going to get the glare in my eyes. Yeah, I think you are. Nothing I can do about it. I have to have glasses. But with all the rain that we've had, I think it makes it even worse. It's really humid and everything like that. she's hoping that I can get back into crafting and doing some friend mail. I don't know if I am going to get back into friend mail. It's not that I didn't appreciate, doing it and stuff like that. As for relaxing, honestly, it would stress me sending stuff to people because I was always worried nobody would like it or, something like that. So, ugh, I don't know. But I'm not sure I'm going to get back into friend mail. I have to think about that one. Let's see. You still owe me? No, you do not owe me any friend mail. I hope you have a great week and a good time at the baby shower. Oh, we did. We had a wonderful time at the baby shower. They got tons and tons of... I have a fly in here. Ugh. They got tons of diapers. I mean, tons. That's pretty much what they asked for. And because they had enough clothes for the first 3 or 4 months, they had enough... they've got all their furniture and everything. They've, they just pretty much said, we really would just appreciate diapers and baby wipes. And this fly is going to drive me insane. Now, where'd he go? Ugh. But I swear they probably got 50 packages of diapers and twice as many packages of baby wipes. So they are set for quite a long time on diapers and baby wipes. And we even had a drawing for if you brought diapers and baby wipes. They had a drawing for, I forget, some kind of, it was a globe thermos that you put, it was what you drink out of, a globe tumbler, and it was shaped round. And you put it in the freezer, and it would freeze, and your drinks would stay cold. They had that. They had a couple of other different prizes that you could choose from. And, yeah, my mom happened to win that one. But it was really nice. They had good food. They did a good job on their baby shower. Let's see. I think her mother threw it for her and stuff. And she didn't ask me, so I didn't volunteer. But I would have been happy to if she would have asked, but she didn't ask. So it was like I just went, became a participant of the shower, and there you go. But we did have a good time. Lisa Bernard, good to see you. Take care of yourself. Oh, I'm trying to. Shay, Lisa, I need your address. I want to send you a card. I appreciate it, Shay, but you don't have to. Just comments on the videos is just great. I love hearing from you guys. Tanya Barnett, sending positive vibes your way. Thank you, Tanya. And there are days when I need lots and lots of positive vibes. Oops, hang on a second. I lost my comments. I hit the wrong button. I think we left off on Kathy's. Let me see. Yes, we did. Okay. Kathy Perez. Too many autoimmune diseases. Geez, I'm recovering from severe psoriasis. Relatively late in life, it's another autoimmune illness. Yeah, I work with a guy who suffers from that, and there are days, especially since we work where it's really, really hot and everything. He just looks miserable. I feel so sorry for him. I just really, ugh. And he just looks like it really, really is a problem for him. It's strange that food can trigger or contribute to these illnesses. Yeah, it really is, especially if you have an intestinal one. You kind of have to start paying attention to what you eat so that it doesn't trigger a problem. Like for me, I had a rough morning on Friday, and I didn't think that I was lactose intolerant. I didn't think that cheese bothered me. But Friday or Thursday night, I had a grilled cheese sandwich for supper. And on Friday, I felt the pain. I felt it. So now I know that I cannot tolerate cheese in that amount. So yeah, it's weird how it will do that. We already have so much to deal with in life. We don't need health issues on top of them. Lord have mercy. I'll be praying for you, Lisa. And I will be praying for you too, Kathy. Yeah, we have a lot to deal with and stuff like that. But oh, that fly. What are we going to do about that fly? I'm probably going to have to step off of here and do it. I'm going to have to get rid of him. Yeah, but I don't know. We do have a lot to deal with, but it'll all work out in the wash. Yeah, I think it will. I think it'll all work out in the wash. So, Teresa Ross. Hi, Teresa. I'm so sorry, sweets. You are always in my prayers. I have so many autoimmune diseases. It's unbelievable. They say that sometimes once you get one, it's like a snowball going downhill. Still getting diagnosis coming in. Still have a lot to figure out. Just found out a new one and been on new therapy for almost 3 weeks. And I see a lot of positive changes. Thank God. Oh, that's great. I wish I could still send you stuff, even if it's just cards. Love you. God bless. Love too. My love. Man, Teresa, wow, you've got more than one to deal with. That's rough. I hope that, that your new therapy continues to do well for you. A lot of times, when you have an autoimmune issue, I don't like calling it disease. I don't. It just sounds so, what would you call it? For me, anyway, it just sounds, it is a disease. There is no cures or anything like that. But it just sounds so terminal. I don't know why, but it does. So whenever I talk about Crohn's, I just say Crohn's. I very seldom say disease. I just don't like that word. But that's okay. Some people are fine using that word, But sometimes you'll start on therapy, and it'll be going great for a couple of months, and then you kind of start to backslide. So I'm hoping that doesn't happen for you. I hope it stays good. Like Twyla's Remicade. Twyla got on Remicade, and it just did wonderful for her. Now it's something she'll have to do for the rest of her life, but it's something that she needed, and it did great. So I'm hoping the same for you, Teresa. I really, really am. Dorothy Green. I'll keep you in my prayers, and the skeeters are bad this year. Oh, yeah. And this fly, I'm going to have to stop. We're down here in Rolla, Missouri. I know where Rolla is. You guys are only about an hour and a half from me. I haven't been able to go on a float trip this year because of the wet weather and flooding. I know. I mean, down where you're from, you've got all the great, what do you call it? They're not streams, they're not creeks, but they're like small rivers. Down south in Missouri, you can go down on float trips, canoe trips, kayaking. Oh, it is so much fun. We try to go about every 2 or 3 years on a float trip. We call them float trips. I don't know what everybody else in the world calls them, but here in Missouri, we call them float trips. and you just get a bunch of friends together. You can either get one of those great big inflatable boats, or you can get a canoe, or you can bring your own, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. And Rolla is right next door to all those great places to go, like Pomme de Tar and stuff like that. So yeah, it's... Hi, Dorothy. I didn't realize you were that close to me. That is so much fun. Lila, I'm going to butcher your name. Reyes, nice to see and hear from you. Sorry about your diagnosis, and I hope your job situation gets to where you don't have to work so much. I'm hoping too. I'm hoping. I miss your Dollar Tree hauls, your DIYs, and your laundry chit-chats. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that I had that many people who like those, but okay. Love and miss you. Oh, I'm hoping to get back into it. I'm doing most of my recording on Monday mornings, and then I'll like put it out here and there and stuff throughout the week. So I'm trying to get back into that. And then my Dollar Tree hauls, I still do them, even if I don't find a darn thing but a package of toilet paper. I still do them. I mean, I just do. And then laundry chit-chats, because I work 12-hour shifts now, I haven't been doing a lot of laundry during the week. I just wait until the weekend, do it all in one day. And because I only do laundry for me and Scott now. Twyla does her own laundry, and Scott was doing his own laundry, but I've gotten back into doing it. So I don't know if I got enough to talk about anymore. I lead a pretty boring life. I really, really do. Let's see. Marilyn Newell, can you get disability for your illness? I hope you feel better. You are the sweetest lady on YouTube. Well, thank you, Marilyn. I appreciate that. I haven't checked into disability for Crohn's. I know you can. Some people are pretty severe cases of it. And I know you can. I did check into disability for the arthritis I have in my hands. The only problem with that is you typically have to go for a year without any kind of income, working or anything. It's pretty difficult to get disability. And 9 times out of 10, you will be denied the first time. Sometimes you'll be denied the second time, your second attempt to get it. And it can take years to get disability. Missouri has a real high rate of people who are on disability. I don't know why, but Missouri has a lot of people. And I don't know if that's because it's easier to get it here in Missouri, or, you know, the typical judges that you have here in Missouri may approve more. But as long as I can keep working and I can use FMLA short term, and eventually even if I have to use long term, I have to go through those channels first. If I just quit my job today and a year later apply for disability, they're going to be like, well, did you try to work? You know, and things like that. Obviously, if I get really sick, I won't be able to work, of course, and stuff like that. But I know it might look more favorable if I do try. I don't want to do that. Me and Scott are hoping that within a year or two, I'm just saying 2, just being optimistic of the fact that it probably won't happen in a year, that I will be able to just quit. Because he'll be at top pay and, you know, stuff like that. But thanks for asking. I have not checked on Crohn's. I have checked on arthritis, and because of my age, I am more likely to get it for arthritis. Cheryl Ann. Thank you for the update, keeping you in prayer. Thank you, Cheryl. Susan J. Hi, Lisa. I will be keeping you in my prayers. Thank you. Carol Johnson. Hi, Lisa. We'll continue to keep you in prayer. Well, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate the prayers more than anything. Teresa, I cannot pronounce your last name, but it starts with a V. Thank you for the update. Been thinking of you. Hope they will find some relief for you. They are trying. I go to my gastrologist next Thursday or Tuesday, the 23rd, to talk about different treatments we can try. And I've been keeping the diary on my symptoms so that we can decide, what to do about things. That fly, I'm going to have to go and whack it. Geraldine Lapide, prayers for you. Hope you start to feel better soon. The body is such a mystery. And it really is. Really is. You're going along great and then bam! I'm not growing old gracefully. I really am not. And I know that's they're talking about different things. Like looks and stuff like that, or your attitude. But my body's falling apart. Cinnamon Girl 622. Take care, Lisa. Keeping you in my prayers. Nice chat and good to see you smiling. Well, thank you, hon. Appreciate that. Rachel, I am not even going to try to... Well, your last name is Gibbons, and your other two hyphenated names, Lopez is one. I am terrible at pronouncing last names. I am so sorry. So sorry to hear that, Lisa. You're in my prayers, and I truly believe that they work, at least to send you positive energy, good vibes, and comfort. I understand that it must have been upsetting and frustrating receiving that kind of news, but now you know what is the cause of all your pain, so you will be able to finally get the right cures. You have your brave daughter who has been through that, so you have a great example to follow. You're not alone. You sound like a very strong woman, and I'm sure you will get on top of it, and you'll learn to live with it. I think I've been living with it for a while. I just didn't realize it. I just kind of, let it be something else. Like, oh, I must have ate something bad, or I haven't gotten enough sleep, or something like that. But now that I know, I can kind of maybe, steer clear of certain situations. And I appreciate the prayers. And yes, I do have Twyla. She's a great example on someone who, she has severe Crohn's. If she does not have her medication, like she has the Remicade, which she does every 6 weeks, if she has to miss a week or something of that nature, she will just get so sick. She will be in bed. So, yeah, I've got her that she works nearly full time. The girl just works nearly full time. I think she's up, typically she'll put in a 30 to 36 hour a week, work week. Plus she'll go to school, and she's a very busy girl. I never comment on your videos, but I always watch them. Thank you so much for sharing all of them. Well, thank you for watching. I missed question of the week. Oh, okay. Well, maybe there's something we can consider. Are you going to do other ones? Please send a bit of your abundant rain here to Australia. Wow, you're from Australia. Hi. We desperately need some. We also need a Dollar Tree here. There are none. Man, do you guys have anything like a Daiso or anything like that down there? Well, take it easy in general in life. Don't work too much and keep smiling. A big hug. Well, thank you, hon. I appreciate that. man, I'm sorry you guys don't have a Dollar Tree, but do you guys have something similar to a Dollar Tree down there? You'll have to let me know. And I'm like you, I don't always comment on videos either. I will give thumbs up. I give lots of thumbs up. But I don't always leave a comment, and I don't want you guys to ever feel like you have to either. But I don't typically leave a comment too often. I will, and then the next couple of videos I watch, I may not. So, but I love hearing from you guys. I really, really do. Crafty JJ Newton. Hi, Jackie. I hated working 12-hour shifts. Thanks for sharing, Lisa. Oh, I know. I don't like working 12-hour shifts. I don't, but I guess, you know, they think it's easier on us. I don't, because I'll tell you what, by 1 o'clock in the afternoon, I am feeling it, and I still have 4 hours to go for my day, and I think production really slows down when people are like that, because like on Friday, by 1 o'clock, I was just done for, and my machine went down quite often because it was like, ugh. And I would just take my time walking over to get them back up and running because I was tired. Yeah. So yeah, I don't like them either. I just don't like them either. But that is all the comments that we had for the chat for last week. That's all our comments. Let me know down below if you like this type of a video, and I can do them more often. I need video ideals, things you guys would like me to do. I know you guys want me to do crafts and stuff like that. I just, I don't know. I just really haven't been crafting. I haven't, honest to God. I didn't even do any crocheting this week. And then somebody else asked to see my crochet projects. I've only finished one project so far, and I started crocheting a couple of months ago, and I've only been able to get one of my granddaughter's Afghans done. And I meant to take a picture of it and put it up here for you guys, but I totally forgot. I gave it to her already, and she lives like 60 miles from me, so yeah, I drive up there for a minute, take a picture, and then drive back. She'd be like, Grandma, you're nuts. But I am working on my third oldest granddaughter's blank Afghan, and I'll tell you what, I have started crocheting that thing, ripped it out. Crochet it, rip it out, crochet it, and I just cannot decide what to do for her. I'm trying to do each one a little bit differently, so I've been trying to figure it out for hers, and I don't know why it's so difficult, because I already started one of my grandsons, because I was making, what's it called? A basket weave or something like that. I can't remember. The waffle stitch. And I started making it in browns. And I was making it for me because I like working on two different projects with crocheting, because an Afghan can take forever and I don't want to lose interest before it's done. So if I'm upstairs relaxing, you know, in my bedroom, I'll crochet on the waffle one. If I'm down here, like in the living room watching TV or something, I'll crochet on my granddaughter's one. But I decided the waffle one I'm working on, I'm going to give that to one of my grandsons. So, you know, it's just... But with Andrea's blanket, I just can't decide which pattern I want to use. I just can't decide. I'll get started on it, I'll look at it, and it's like, man, I don't like this one, so I'll take it all out. So I know a lot of you would like me just to show those, but I really have nothing to show. I don't do paper crafting really anymore. I just, maybe near Halloween I might try to make some cards to mail out and stuff like that, but I've kind of gotten out of paper crafting. Yeah, I kind of have.